welcome back to another episode of Wiffle Ball Wednesdays. Today we have a new matchup between the West Coast Fates and the Downtown Destiny. The Downtown Destiny is going to be hosting this game over here in downtown as the West Coast Fates come here and visit and hope to take the throne away from the home team, the Downtown Destiny. Today is going to be a very great matchup as we have Julian Tarzan Lopez on the bump and Jacob Powell on the bump as well. Both are very great pitchers considering that they have very great pitches as Julian developed new pitches for this season. Although they do struggle to locate at times, they're able to have great performances the other times when they don't struggle, and they're able to provide many strikeouts, and they're able to locate, they're able to get a lot of swings and misses. So let's go ahead and see these lineups in a minute as they're taking BP at the moment as Jake is getting his hacks in. The away team's going to be Anthony Padilla at leadoff, at left field, Julian Lopez at pitcher, and Jose Espy at right field. Anthony Padilla at the leadoff spot is the perfect place for him. He likes to make contact. He likes to drive the ball when he can. Let's see what we could do off of Pumpy. We got a 1-0 count. He arrows one out to right field, and that is right to Beals, and that is one out to start the game. Next, we got Julian stepping in the box with a 3-1 count. That is a ball low, just misses the zone, so Julian goes ahead and takes his base at first base. Next, we got Espy with the 0-2 count. Has to protect the plate. Outside pitch and goes straight to Beals, and Beals makes the second out of the inning and the first, and JP retires aside on that ground out. Bottom of the first for the Downtown Destiny, Jacob Powell's at leadoff at pitcher. Brett Beals is right field at second in the lineup, and third in the lineup is JRue, a new addition to Wiffle Ball Wednesday. Shout out to Jake at left field. Jacob 2-0 count, takes it the opposite way, but AP is there, and he stumbles on the ground, but he's able to make the play before JP could touch first base, and that is one out for Julian. Brett Beals 1-2 count, swing and misses. This is what I was talking about earlier. Julian's able to get a lot of swing and misses on his pitches, and Brett could not seem to make contact on that pitch. Let's see the sequence here. Yep, outside, and Brett cannot make contact with that. Padilla 1-0 count. Takes JP up the middle, and that is a double for Anthony Padilla. Takes him straight to center field, stays through the ball, and he is happy as he rounds to second base. Look at the replay here. Gets his hands through perfectly, and that would be a two-bagger for AP off of JP. Let's see if Julian could do anything here with a 3-0 count as he steps into the box. And that is a walk on 4 straight pitches. Jacob seems to have trouble locating that at bat. Next is Espy with the 2-2 count. And he strikes out swinging. JP seems to have his swagger back. He seems to get the ball back into the zone as he strikes out Espy on a great sequence here and finally ends him up on a 2-2 count. So we got Padilla, 3-1 count. Hard contact once again up the middle, and that is another double for Anthony Padilla. And back-to-back at-bats, he goes up the middle, takes JP up the middle, and gets a 2-bagger off of him. And that will be an RBI for them. Beautiful execution by AP at the plate once again. Hits the ball hard like I said earlier and does his job. Next we got Julian with a 3-1 count. And that is another walk for Julian, and he doesn't seem to locate against him. So that would be bases loaded for SB, 1-1 count. Hanger, and he hits it the opposite way, and Brett Beals cannot come up with it, and that will lead to another run, and the score is now 2-0. SB gets an RBI on that hard hit ball off of JP. So look at the replay. High pitch, he gets on top of it a little bit, but is able to go in the right place at the right time on the field. Padilla, 3-0 count, and that is a ball outside, and he walks, and that is another run in, and that would be 3-0. Next we got Julian, 2-2 count, see if we can do any damage. And he strikes out swinging on the ball that runs inside at his hands, and that will finally end the inning. That is 3 earned runs for JP. Bottom of the second, Jake, 3-2 count. Hard contact, and that is a line out for AP. That was very solid contact for Jake, but AP just comes up with that pitch right there. Let's look at this sequence, okay. Foul ball, and then he drives it. In a moment, you're gonna see it. Great at bat by Jake, by the way. And see, he completely lines one. It's a screamer, but AP comes up with it. Robs him of a hit. Next, we got Jacob, 3-2 count, and he walks. That will lead to Brett Beals, 3-0 count, and he also gets a walk, and that's on 4 pitches. Jake is back up to bat, 1-2 count. Hits one up the middle, and Julian comes up with it, and that is a ground out. Julian's excited. No earned runs yet. Pitching a gem so far. SB's in the batter's box. 3-0 count. And he walks on 4 straight pitches, and I think JP is done for tonight. Yep, Brett Beals comes into the game. Let's look at his history. He has 8 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 1 hit, 5 walks, and 10 Ks. He's been a very dominant pitcher so far. He's a new pitcher, so a lot of the people aren't used to his arm. AP 1-2 count, and he strikes out looking. Let's see the replay on that one. Brett Beals comes around, beautiful throwing stance, and AP cannot make contact with that one. We got Julian, 3-2 count. And there's another walk for Julian. Julian's been just drawing those walks nonstop today. Then we got SB, 3-2 count. Beautifully placed pitch, and it is a ground out for Brett Beals, and that will lead to the bottom of the 3rd. Let's see if the home team could do anything, do some damage for 3-0 deficit. JP strikes out on a 1-2 count, and Julian is looking dominant out there as he strikes out one of the best hitters in the league. Let's look at that sequence. Beautiful. And K's him up with the drop ball. Next we got Brett Beals, 1-0 count. Brett ropes one right side. SB cannot come up with it, and that will be a single for Brett Beals. Next we got Jake, last hopes, 1-1 count. Hits one opposite field, and that is SB to come up with that ball to end the game. So that would be a 3-0 score, and Julian pitches another gem. He seems to pick himself up from last season and continues to dominate this year. Julian, 3 innings pitched, 2 Ks, and gets the win, and they secure the win with 3 hits, 3-1, as Downtown Destiny only maintains 1 hit. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Wiffle Ball Wednesday. Stay tuned for future episodes, and stay tuned for games 2 or 3 in this series. Peace out, y'all.